going to be talking to one of the top candidates in the gubernatorial race in Ekiti State. He's no another person than the candidate of SDP. We'll be doing justice to his proper introduction and why people have decided to Flink is their neck behind him. A very good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
For record purpose, will you do justice to your nomenclature?
Okay, my name is Aki Ayegbuse. I'm the candidate for Social Democratic Party. People in the state have said that they are tired of status quo ante. They are tired of the two major parties that you're talking about, PDP and APC. They need a young man, a young person, young idea, fresh idea. They are saturated with the old ideas, and they realize that they are actually not politicians because they are all selfish individuals that come to power to serve their own selfish interests. And they need somebody that will really know what politics is, that his politics is supposed to be service to God and humanity. It's service, not about what you can get. At some point in history, we have to make a decision, either to continue to be where we are, to continue to move forward, or to continue to be going backward. And Ekiti people have chosen to go forward, to move forward and take their destinies in their hand. And the aim of our party actually is to give power back to the people, because we will sit to the people, we'll ask them what they want, and we'll do exactly that which they are telling us to do.
As a Democrat,
yes.
Do you say dividends of democracy delivered through your aspiration of becoming the governor for the people of Ekiti State?
Well, we have said it time and time again that it is not about us. It is project. The project is about the people. It's a project that the people want that will be executed. And even as a way of showing our good faith, we're saying every uncompleted project by successive administration will first of all complete it first, because especially when the analysis on those projects shows that it will generate internal revenue, it will enhance the position, it will help capacity building for the people and others. So if it is about the people, we'll make sure that those projects are completed. Not about a party has done this, a party has done that. It is my turn, it is not my turn. It is not about me, it is about the people. People of Ekiti State should be expecting a total reorientation, and like we have said, one of our cardinal objectives in the first 1 year, 2 years is to make sure that we take our youth off the street. So what Ekiti people should expect now going forward is our people-oriented projects, projects that has to do with the people, that has to do with the youth, that has to do with progress of the state, that has to do with emancipation of the people, that has to do with taking care of the pensioners, the aged, taking care of ensuring that salaries of workers are paid. It's now becoming a standard that salaries are not paid. So we're not using that as a standard, but everything that is owed the workers will be paid. Because we make sure that the state has the wherewithal, but these resources are not properly harnessed because we over-relied on the fact that there's always this handout that comes from Abuja. And we're telling the people of the state that we need to de-emphasize the fact that money comes from the federal to the state level. So if the day that oil start flowing and no money is coming from federal, we will start killing ourselves to it. No. So we have to go back to our drawing board to ensure that we bring industrialization, we bring growth, and we make sure that our God-given resources is harnessed in such a way that it benefits all the citizenry of the state. As a candidate of Social Democratic Party, I want to help beg the security agents that they should ensure that the election is free and fair, that nobody is rigged out because of influence, like some of the aspirants have been brandishing that and they have federal mind. And I said to them that the President Buhari that I know, and is our father, he will not support any form of rigging. He's a Democrat. I went to school with his children. I know how disciplined that family is. So when they say and they go out everywhere and start saying that the president has said this, he's going to open the vault of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for them to conduct a kit election, and I say, and I laugh. If the Buhari that I know, he will not be a party to that. And I'm saying everybody should do their bit. Let the security agents go there and ensure that the election is free and fair. And on that day, July 14, the Ekiti people will speak in one voice and they will say enough is enough, because what the two parties have to offer, one of them went ahead and did a bridge of 17.5 billion. 17.5 billion naira bridge, for goodness sake, for a state that people are so poor, People can hardly even afford 1 square meal in a day. They don't even go to farm again because of so many issues here and there. So I expected that money will have been channeled in such a way that it will go around and it will enhance the position of the citizenry. And when you come to geographical economics, the least consideration is beautification. When you are talking about road, the major consideration is accessibility. So accessibility was not the consideration, it was beautification that was the reason why that bridge was consulted at the expense of spending whooping 17.5 billion out of 50.5 billion that the state earned in a year. It is so sad. So we're saying we're going to put the people first, we'll ask the people what they want, for once we'll give power back to the people.
Thank you very much for coming on this platform.
You're welcome.
And that is what formed the candidate of SDP Ekiti State, and a young, vibrant, and eloquent, of course, dogged and rugged, who believes in giving back power to the people and dividends of democracy to earn more respect in the midst of all the citizens of Ekiti State. Bye for now.
Thank you.